How was freshman year? How were the Zoom classes? I don't really remember much from my freshman year because it was all in Zoom classes, so there was no like memorable events to like look forward to or anything. Like I didn't join any clubs or sports because I didn't even know we had any. But it was all just Zoom classes. I mean, it was pretty cool that I could just like roll out of bed like 5 minutes before class started, and then just like go on Zoom on my Chromebook. And like classes were very short, and we got out of school really early and started school really late. Like it was like the dream schedule. And yeah, I just had like my camera onto like the top half of my head because I did not want to be like with my face on camera because it's just so awkward. Like I don't remember any of my classmates or their faces because like no one had their cameras on, and it was just a teacher talking to the abyss. Like people, like they're like, oh, we were in the same like freshman class, remember this class? I'm like, I don't remember anyone from that class. So yeah, I just remember like FaceTiming my friends during class and just like talking over the teacher. Like you can do that. You could like play games on the side or just like be on your phone the entire time. And I remember like being on FaceTime like after school and like doing homework. I think that was my favorite part, was just like talking to my friends after school. But it was just like a small group of friends. Like I wasn't worried about like any drama or anything that was happening during class because like there was like no one. Like it felt like school was just empty. And I did go back to school the spring semester for like the last like couple months of school, and it was like there was like no one here. It was like a deserted place. I think maybe like 200-ish people went to school, and it was weird because I still had online classes at school, but the online classes were for classes that teachers were teaching at school. So I was just like on an online class while a teacher was like 50 yards away. So I'm like, what is the point of me being here? But at least I got to like actually like have lunch with my friends and stuff. And then it was very quick freshman year. It was very peaceful, and that was it. I got this paper from Mr. Thompson saying what I should say. It says, what was your favorite segment you produced this year and why? I think this year, I don't know, this year we just did a lot of like editing videos for RBV TV and then doing RBV TV. I remember there was like, you would make your own show. That was pretty fun. And then also the how-to video, that was pretty fun too. We did one on like how to use a typewriter. But yeah, most of my favorite were like last year. Like last year during second semesters when I first joined the class, and we like had to make a music video, and that was really fun, editing it and then doing voiceovers. So I think last year was like more fun, creative stuff, and then this year was like edit this video for like this company or edit this video for IBV TV. And I was like, am I getting paid? And Mr. Tompkins was like, no. And I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, wait. Hold the phone. Let go.
Make sure you're like on the very flat side.
Oh my gosh, Nick, I'm not ready.
You're not ready?
No.
Are you ready now?
No.
Go.
Go.
Be ready.
Okay, you're like towards Layla.
Put into work, but for me, it's more emotional. He may say that he doesn't know how to explain it, but it's pretty simple in my opinion. Burton uses dark, boring colors such as black and gray when showing the main character's life and how boring it is. Meanwhile,
Say so.
Hello.
Okay, I can hear you. That was weird.
Scene 12J, take 2.
Action.
On the RBV TV broadcast, what job or position did you like the best, and why? Honestly, for like RBV TV, I didn't really like do much except like do the cameras, which is basically like you just like sit there on the camera and just like stare at absolutely nothing. But I like doing like director work, so I was like in the back on the control room, just like being like camera 1, camera 2. Honestly, they're all pretty easy jobs, but that one was my favorite. Yeah, RBV TV is pretty easy if you think about it. Good afternoon, Longhorns, and welcome to RBV TV. I'm Layla.
And I'm Ryan. How was your weekend, Layla? Did you go to prom?
I didn't go to prom. It was very fun. How was yours?
It was fun. It was fun. Anyway, Longhorns, we hope you have a great day. And remember, here at RBV TV, we don't break the news, we put it together.
If you were teaching a high school video class, what would you do differently? I'm not giving you any tips, Mr. Tompkins. You have to figure that one yourself. I actually really like the class, but I would keep everything the same, just with different people. Because sometimes people didn't do the things that they needed to do, and that frustrated me. But for like projects, I don't know, I like all the projects. Maybe less like editing promotional products and more just like creative stuff. But I feel like with the TV production class, it's more about like figuring out how to edit rather than like making something creative. Like it's more about like working with cameras and like sound. So that really helped me a lot.
You stole my pen. You made that. You stole my pen. Give it back to me. It's blue. Clicks.
Someone stole your pen.
Has a grip.
You dropped it. No, that one is not me. I can smell it.
Like what? Wow.
I was literally just about to ask you a question too.
What were you gonna ask?
What is your opinion?
I hated them.
It's really bad.
Like, make up your mind. Why is there so many sticky notes?
This is how I always roll. You know? I'm
It looks like you're annotating like a Bible or dictionary or something.
This is what I did for all of my books. I'm gonna have the worst time at the end of the year. I'm gonna spend like 2 hours just ripping out the sticky note.
Just read the book at that point.
I know, I'm just gonna buy it and just keep it, even though I hate it.
Oh, are we starting? Okay. Number 4, I think that's where I left off. What specific skills did you learn or did I teach you while in this class? It doesn't have to be just dealing with editing or shooting, it can be anything. Yeah, so like mostly this class, which is because I take film studies and TV production, and what I say is the difference between those two is like film studies is where you get to like learn like what makes like a movie have meaning and stuff and how that like impacts culture and society. But then like the TV production is like how you actually like make the film and like make it look good kind of, and learn how to use all the equipment like cameras and like the control room and editing, like all the stuff that you actually need to do to make it. So that's been like really helpful, and like learning all those things, it's really fun like using all the cameras. Mr. Tompkins is very helpful in like teaching me all those stuff, and like if I ever have a question, he like knows how to use it. So yeah, it was a very helpful class. Would recommend. Take it. Oh my god. What were your expectations when you saw your schedule, and why? When I got my schedule, I was happy because I didn't have to take a math or science this year, which is kind of weird because you don't really hear of seniors not having a math or science because that's like a crucial part of life. But I took mine last year for IB, and so I'm already done with everything. So my classes that I just needed to take was for IB history, IB English, and IB film. And then I had TV film production and yoga because I didn't have my credits from the other years. So it's kind of a laid back schedule, which I really liked. There wasn't really any like hard classes except for English. English, I'm not as good in that class, but yeah, it was pretty good. Your favorite moment of senior year? I really liked senior year because it was just like very exciting, and like you kind of, I don't know, I feel like some rules that applied to like when you were like freshman or sophomore didn't really apply when you're a senior, because it's like you can kind of like leave class or like do certain things because it's just like you have things that you need to do, and so you can just do them. Or like there's a lot more freedoms when it comes to senior year, which I like, but it also feels kind of like trapped when I'm here because you're also not allowed to do certain things because you're not an actual adult yet. So it's very like weird where it's like you're trying to be like independent and do these certain things and you have things to do, but they won't let you because you're still like not an adult, which is very weird. Worst moment of senior year. Wait, actually, I have more favorite moments of senior year. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I had lots of friends in a lot of my classes, so that definitely made my classes like a lot better. And also, just my friends in general were like, we had a lot of fun this year because I don't know, it just feels like, especially all the people in like the IB program, like we're all like great friends and we like stick through things together. So that was definitely like my favorite part of senior year. What I didn't like about this year is that I had like a lot of like lack of sleep because I had like lots of assignments and projects to do, which was like very annoying. And so like over the summer I need to like catch up on sleep because it's really bad. But yeah, senior year is definitely like a lot harder than junior year because of like college applications, at least for me, because you're trying to do like schoolwork, your regular schoolwork, and then you're trying to do your college applications, and then you have to do like a whole bunch of other stuff. It's like so much essay writing too, and so you're like thinking about leaving school while also still being in school, so it's like hard to focus on one thing. Senioritis is very real because it's not just like lack of motivation, but it's also like wanting to, like your mind is like in a completely different place because you're thinking about the future, but you're still like here, and it's very weird. So yeah, senior year. I feel like high school definitely made me a better person. I mean, I had to go through all of high school, which was tiring, but it made me like more independent and more focused on myself and like figure out what I really want to do. So yeah, more than like middle school or elementary. It definitely is like a coming of age thing that's natural. What did you learn about your friends? I learned, like, I really like admire my friends a lot because I think they're all like wonderful, really great people, and I would trust them with my life. But what I learned about my friends is that I can like confide in them for like advice, or like if I need someone to talk to, that they're there for me. So I'm really glad to have them as my friends. What are your post-high school plans? I plan on going to a four-year university at Boston University. That's what I'm committed to. So I'm going to be majoring in film and television production, and hopefully like impact in directing or screenwriting. So yeah, I just want to do like lots of like creative things in the media, and yeah, exciting. I'm excited. Peace out, Melanie.
Ruben, you done, bud? Yeah.
This is Kylie.
Speak your mind about the school.
Yeah, they serve pizza like twice a week.
They always have. Yeah, exactly. I'm not in 4th grade. I know. I was thinking
Salads are getting worse. I remember my freshman year, it was like plenty of like lettuce. Yesterday I got like a salad and there was like 5 little pieces of lettuce for like a couple pieces of like nothing. A serious a ranch piece.
Ranch piece.
Yep.